You have the capability of watching all 4 matches simultaneously, or if you want to focus in on one particular match, simply click on that box, take a closer view, and it will encompass your entire screen. Yes, the wrestling championships delivered right into your home thanks to ESPN3.com. 133-pound quarterfinals. Andrew Hochstrasser, Boise State. Ard Petrell of Illinois. Those 2 are off and running. Immediately a quick shot by Scotty Sentes of Central Michigan.
And you know what? These Central Michigan guys, year in, year out, tough. Tom Borelli doing an excellent job with that program. And he jumps out, Sentes jumps out to an early lead. Did a nice job of stopping that initial shot of Long and Long. Lucky to stay off his back right there. Nice whip over attempt. But Sentes gets to this point here because he knocked off Tony Ramos, University of Iowa. That was a tight match. And he's been solid all the way through the tournament here right now. And this is another great opportunity to go ahead and be a giant killer.
Mike Gray, Jordan Oliver. Jim mentioned the team point implications in that, especially for Cornell. Gray and Oliver squaring off. Petrell of Illinois has secured a takedown on Hochstrasser, although Hochstrasser close to getting out. It's a 2-0 Petrell lead. No score with Tyler Graff of Wisconsin and Ruggiero from Hofstra.
Well, Wisconsin is also one of those programs that has an opportunity. And as you see, Jordan Oliver from Oklahoma State just got his first takedown in his match. But this is also an important match for Wisconsin. Wisconsin has a pretty solid team here. Andrew Howe, the returning All-American, or actually national champion. And you've got with Tyler Graff, very solid wrestler. He's a guy that also could, if he plays his cards right, be disciplined, and he's the type of wrestler who can get to the finals as well.
The unbeaten sophomore from Oklahoma State, Jordan Oliver, has secured a takedown. He leads 2-0. Halfway through the first period, Oliver in the bright orange of Oklahoma State, leading his opponent Gray from Cornell.
Scotty Sentes from Central Michigan already has an advantage time of over a minute in his match. The referee's going to call stalemate there, get a new start.
Early takedown by Petrell of Illinois, a reversal by Hochstrasser of Boise State. They are knotted up with Hochstrasser trying to tilt Petrell. 2-2, 48 seconds to go, first period. Still no score with Graff and Ruggirello from Hofstra.
Sentes trying to keep his saddle in the right position there. You see he got a little off to the side. He does a nice job of adjusting to that. Long is a difficult person to ride. Now Sentes is getting a little bit high. He adjusts really well right there. He's just trying to get behind the elbow. See how he's trying to put that right arm in the armpit right there? He has a pretty good feel for what he's doing right there. And Long is trying to implement decent technique right there, so it's not like he's at a technical disadvantage. It's just that Sentes is just doing a better job of competing at this point.
Oliver continues to ride. Gray trying to break free from that wrist hook right now that Oliver has hooked on. 2-0, Oliver with the lead.
The referee's going to call that a stalemate. The match over here with Tyler Graff and Ruggirello is no score. That's not surprising here. Not a lot of scoring, but that's to Ruggirello's advantage because he likes to really wrestle tough in the top position. Important sequence here. 20 seconds left now. Long has an opportunity to be able to get out. And he does. And he's able to get back points as well. And that's a fall. What a sequence there. Woo! Andrew Long, excuse me. Andrew Long basically, you tell he got a little bit high right there and worked into it, got a half Nelson down, and you could tell that he was planted. Nice job by Long. I think I called him Andrew Howe a few times, but Andrew Long really doing a nice job for the Lions. He's the transfer from Iowa State. Had some disciplinary issues at the Cyclone program and transferred to Penn State.
Number 2 seed, Hochstrasser of Boise State with a 4-2 lead in the second period. Minute 9 to go. Hochstrasser with the riding time advantage. He's been able to stay on top of Petrell from Illinois. Jordan Oliver in a tough tussle as expected with Gray, 2-0.
Well, Gray's had some injuries throughout the course of his career, particularly senior year. You see that left ankle, left knee, excuse me. It's in a bad way, but he's an experienced wrestler, so he knows how to keep matches tight at this time in his career. And Oliver is simply a talent. Talked to a lot of people about him, and I think he's a future Olympic hopeful. Wrestling for Coach John Smith. #1 seed, undefeated on the season.
No score with Graff from Wisconsin. Ruggirello from Hofstra. Ruggirello has just missed the All-American honors in his previous trips. The New York native. Just missing the top 8. They lost in the round of 12, both in 2008 and 2009.
Well, Graff needs a takedown from Wisconsin. His game is not necessarily trying to get out from underneath. Now he's almost be able to scoop that leg. No points yet. Then he gets around behind. There's a 2-point takedown. Short time left. Graff, a really disciplined wrestler, does a nice job of keeping good position out there on his feet. Hochstrasser's been looking pretty good from Boise State, #2 seed. You can tell he's really had Futrell knotted up. Futrell having a difficult time just getting off of his chest there. Now he's got a chance to be able to implement a tilt. Short time left in the period.
4-2 Hochstrasser, Boise State with the lead. Starting the third period, and Mike Gray is going to let Oliver up. So Jordan Oliver gets the escape. He leads 3-0.
He's cruising. Oh, nice little low ankle pick right there. That reminded me of watching his coach, John Smith. Right into it. Hochstrasser in on the shot, switches off to a double. He's going to get 2 more points. Futrell took the neutral position, hoping to get something done, but when you choose the neutral position and you get beat to the shot, it doesn't speak well for you. Your opportunity. Futrell, a young wrestler here, is pretty early in his career. Done a good job to get to this point in the tournament.
Futrell coming off an injury last year. He took a redshirt season last year, suffered a pretty serious shoulder injury in December of 2009. Good young talent for the Fighting Illini, but he's in some trouble now, trailing 6-2.
Ruggirello in the top position now to start the third period, and he's got to try to turn right now. If he doesn't, he's going to work really aggressively in the top position. He is a pinner. But Tyler Graff, one of the better position wrestlers in this weight class, probably with the exception of maybe Oliver and maybe Gray. He just keeps great position all the way through the match. But I'm still a little bit surprised by that reversal, near fall and fall for Long of Penn State. That's a big swing. Yes, there's a guy that was going down. He was down 2-0 and with riding time right at the end of the period, and had to kind of on upset alert. Turn the tables there.
Jordan Oliver starting to take over his match. A quick takedown and release on Gray, so he goes up 7-2. Oliver from Oklahoma State in the third period, 35 seconds to go, in control. Hochstrasser leading his match as they wind it down, 9-2 over Futrell of Illinois. That's going to end up 10-2 with the riding time point for Hochstrasser. So the #2 seed from Boise State with a major decision, 10-2. He moves into the semis.
This is an important match right here. 34 seconds left in the third period. Tyler Graff in the down position. You can tell he doesn't really want to roll backwards here with Ruggirello. He'll be able to tilt him there. So you can tell he wants to try to keep a lot of weight on his hands right now. A lot of weight going forward. You can tell that Ruggirello wants him to roll back with him and put just the slightest amount of pressure and he can go ahead and explode back.
Oliver's able to get a major decision. Bonus point for Oklahoma State. He secured a takedown late. He wins 10-2. Jordan Oliver, the top seed, into the semis.
pretty excited about that. The Oklahoma State contingent that made it here. And then there's Tyler Graff advancing to the semis.
Tyler Graff, Westcott.